Intermittent fasting has become quite popular in recent times. As it becomes increasingly popular, tons of questions are asked about what it entails, the side effects, and the numerous benefits. Today on VarietyTop, we're going to take a look at 10 reasons why you should practice intermittent fasting. As a bonus, we'll also discuss some ways by which we can deal with the side effects that you may have heard about concerning intermittent fasting. But before we get into that, don't forget to like and share this video. Intermittent fasting has received a lot of hype in recent years, and it is not difficult to see why, considering its proven health benefits, which range from weight loss to reduced inflammation, improved digestion, reduced bloating, increased mental clarity, better sleep, and so on. For the sake of those that are hearing the term intermittent fasting for the first time, and for the sake of those that know very little about it, intermittent fasting is a way of eating that designates period for eating and fasting. It is a voluntary avoidance of food for health and other reasons. Although intermittent fasting is mostly associated with weight loss, there are so many other health benefits of the practice. So, what are these other benefits? Weight loss. Most people start intermittent fasting for the most common reason, weight loss. Generally speaking, practicing intermittent fasting will make you eat fewer meals than you would have if you were not fasting, unless you compensate those hours that you are not eating by eating heavily during the hours you are eating. When you practice intermittent fasting, your body enhances hormone functions, which facilitates weight loss. How is this possible, you say? The higher the hormone levels, the faster the breakdown of body fat, and the easier it is for the body to use energy. In simpler terms, intermittent fasting increases the number of calories that go out of your body and reduce the ones that come in. Intermittent fasting is a very effective tool to lose weight and belly fat. Reduced blood pressure. Another benefit of intermittent fasting that is worth a mention is reduced blood pressure. Various studies, both on animals and humans, have shown that the practice of intermittent fasting is beneficial to patients who suffer from high blood pressure because it can help reduce systolic blood pressure. Unhealthy blood pressure levels can increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and kidney disease. However, it is important to know that this blood pressure benefit lasts only as long as intermittent fasting is practiced. In other words, when you go back to your normal eating habits, your blood pressure goes back to its normal level. Reduced insulin resistance. Diabetes, most especially type 2, has sadly become very common in recent decades. This is because of the alarming rate of our blood sugar levels. To lower our blood sugar levels and protect ourselves from type 2 diabetes, we seek ways by which we can reduce insulin resistance. Unsurprisingly, intermittent fasting has been proven to have major benefits for insulin resistance and leads to an impressive reduction in blood sugar levels. When we fast, we reduce our calorie intake, and restricting calories can help improve insulin resistance and cause insulin levels to fall. However, dietitians advise patients with diabetes to approach intermittent fasting with caution, so it is important to check with your doctor before trying any version of intermittent fasting if you have any type of diabetes. Reduced inflammation. Studies carried out on most animals have shown that intermittent fasting can help with the reduction of inflammation levels. Inflammation is a major cause of so many common diseases, and you can reduce your chances of contracting these diseases when we engage in the practice of intermittent fasting. A particular study that involved 50 participants that were fasting for Ramadan showed that during the fasting period, pro-inflammatory markers were lower than usual. This showed that intermittent fasting can help in reducing inflammation, thereby reducing the risk of developing numerous diseases. Increased cell turnover. Intermittent fasting has been proven to be one of the most effective ways to keep our immune system working perfectly. Studies show that the period of rest involved in intermittent fasting increases autophagy, which is an important detoxification function in the body to clean out damaged cells. When we fast, our body is forced to clean out old cells and produce new ones. These new cells are better equipped to fight any virus that is in the body or the ones that are trying to get into the body. Increased autophagy may provide protection against several diseases, including cancer and Alzheimer's disease, by removing waste material from cells. Lower cholesterol. One other benefit of practicing intermittent fasting is that it helps to lower the total cholesterol of the body when practiced with endurance exercise. Heart disease and stroke are associated with high LDL cholesterol levels in the body. A study, although a short one, was carried out to test this theory, and it showed that intermittent fasting reduced the presence of triglycerides, fats present in the body that lead to stroke, heart attack, or heart disease. Health practitioners recommend intermittent fasting and daily exercise for people who have high cholesterol levels and are at a risk of heart disease. Prevention of cancer. One of the most common terminal diseases, cancer, is a disease characterized by uncontrolled growth of cells. Prevention of cancer is one of the many wonderful benefits of intermittent fasting, but how does the practice do this? Intermittent fasting has been proven to have various beneficial effects on metabolism that may lead to a reduced risk of cancer. Although most of the studies carried out to determine the possibility that practicing intermittent fasting can help prevent cancer were carried out on animals, and more research needs to be done on humans to understand the mechanism behind these effects, the signs are promising. Enhanced brain function. If the mentioned benefits of intermittent fasting are not impressive enough for you, you would be surprised to know that practicing intermittent fasting is even beneficial to the brain. Research carried out showed that intermittent fasting may improve mental sharpness and concentration. Several studies showed that intermittent fasting may help protect against the decline in memory that comes with aging. It does this by increasing the growth of new nerve cells that benefit brain function, and also by increasing levels of a brain hormone called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. Note that BDNF is a deficiency that leads to depression and various other brain problems. It is important to note, however, that studies regarding the benefit of intermittent fasting on the brain have only been carried out on rats, so more research needs to be done on humans. Extended lifespan. Arguably, everyone wants to live a long, fulfilled life, and it would surprise you to know that intermittent fasting can help you achieve that first part, longevity of life. Although this theory has not been researched using upon humans, studies involving animals have provided impressive results. Because intermittent fasting has benefits for metabolism and other health markers, we can be sure that intermittent fasting can help us live a longer and healthier life. Better night sleep. Some people who practice intermittent fasting have reported that they were able to sleep better. It is believed that sleep patterns are determined by circadian rhythm, and intermittent fasting helps regulate it. Although research supporting this theory is limited, it is an impressive benefit of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting offers a lot of benefits, but it also comes with a few side effects. Just as we promised, here are some ways to deal with the side effects of intermittent fasting. It is important to know that you will experience some side effects when you suddenly stop eating as you used to. A lot of people who fast have battled with cold hands and feet, and you're sure to experience it too. So how do you handle all these? You can increase blood volume by increasing salt intake by multiples, say 3 to 4 teaspoons daily. This should not be taken all at once, a spread in pinches throughout the day. Another side effect you should be wary of is hunger. One way to combat this hunger in that first week or two is by drinking a lot of water to keep the belly full, helping you feel more alert, and to help satiate that habit of having to put something in your mouth. You would also realize that what you thought was hunger was probably just thirst or boredom. In addition to cold and hunger, headaches are a common side effect of intermittent fasting, so you must stay away from stressful activities as best you can. Now, it should be noted that intermittent fasting is not for everyone. For instance, people with diabetes, pregnant or nursing mothers, and children should not practice intermittent fasting. There is a time when these side effects should not be ignored. As soon as you realize that the fasting is interfering with your ability to keep up with your responsibilities, it might be time to cut your fast short and eat earlier than you planned. However, if you can adequately manage these side effects, you are on your way to a successful weight loss journey. That was our list of the top 10 reasons why you should practice intermittent fasting. Let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notified the moment we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.